Okay, let's keep going then. So I want to do another one. The next one is a little bit different. Okay, let's do it. So we're going to divide, okay? We're going to divide by 2x minus 1. 2x minus 1. Okay? Now, notice here we have to be careful, right? You can't use synthetic division directly to 2 times x minus 1. You can't, right? It has to be of the form x minus something. That's what has to happen, right? It has to be x minus something. No big deal. What do we do? Well, notice we can divide by 2, right? Basically, if this 2 wasn't here in front of the x, we could just dive right into synthetic division. But it's here, so we can't yet. So what do? We divide by 2. Namely, I don't know why that's an x there. That should be a 2. Boy, let me see if I can. There we go. Catch them all. You think you get all the mistakes when you're going through your lectures, but I guess not always. So we have to divide both sides by 2. In other words, we divide our dividend here by 2, right? As you can see. And that gives us this. But we also have to divide this by 2. You know, again, you want to keep everything algebraically the same. That's why we're dividing everything by 2. You know, when we divide this by 2, we do this, right? Which gives us this. So now the problem becomes this here. So now we're going to use synthetic division on this. I mean, now you can probably see why polynomial long division might be better in the sense you don't have to worry about doing something like you don't have to worry about taking this extra step. So I don't know, maybe next time when I teach this class, I'll do polynomial long division. I don't know. Anyway, let's move on. So let's keep going now. So we have, again, the number goes here. 3 goes here. We have minus 7 over 2. We have minus 1. That should be, oh, I thought that would be a minus there. Oh, well. How did I miss that mistake? Well, that's easy to fix. Oh, my goodness. This week is one. Yeah, messed that one up. That's all right. Let me just quickly fix this. So the remainder is not 0, but that's okay. 1 second. This won't take long. Okay, so yeah, for some reason I made a mistake during that, so that's okay, but we can multiply this by 2. Easy to fix. All right, good. All done. All right, let's keep going. Sorry about that. I don't know how I missed that mistake. All right, anyway. So again, now we have the coefficients here, okay? So what happens is the first one, remember, we have to bring down, right? We bring the first one down, right? We multiply, okay? And that number goes here. That's what's happening over here. 1/2 times 3 is 3/2. Then we have to add. What's nice here, at least, is that you have a common denominator. So you just add the numerators, right? So basically, we get negative 7 over 2 plus 3 over 2 is negative 4 over 2, which is negative 2. Okay? This is negative 2. Then for the negative 2, right, let me get that. For the next step, we have 1/2 times negative 2, right, which is negative 1. That's why the negative 1 goes here. I thought this was a 1 for some reason when I was writing up the notes. Again, I just fixed it, but I am sorry about that. So we have negative 1 goes here. Adding, we get negative 2. Okay. All right, let me just, okay, I put this in the wrong spot, but that's all right. So altogether then, we get our quotient, right? Remember, the quotient, the coefficients of it are these numbers here. The last column is the remainder, though. So for the quotient here, we're going to have 3 times x. So its coefficients, excuse me, are 3 and -2. And since our dividend is degree 2, our quotient will be degree 1. Right? It's always 1 degree less than the dividend. So we get degree 1, so it's 3x minus 2, and our remainder is -2. Again, I thought for some reason I made a miscalculation. I thought this would be 0, but that's why the remainder is not listed. But that's what we get, though. So by the division algorithm, okay, we get this here. You know, what you get, remember, is you have the dividend equals the, what do you call it, the divisor times the quotient plus the remainder. In this case, the remainder is negative, so we have -2. Okay. Good. So that's what we get here. Good. Remember, our dividend is the same as this. We divided by 2 in the beginning. But remember, since we divided by 2, we have to multiply by 2, right? You know, you have to get back to the original problem, so to say. And that's easy. You just multiply by 2. Doing so, right, we multiply both sides by 2, and we get this. Okay? Good. And that's what we get here. Okay. Okay. Well, okay. So again, I do apologize for that mistake here. I don't know what happened, but, well, I guess this week is, hold on.